Divine reading, 2 Chronicles chapter 23 verses 16 to 21. Let us read the passage slowly and attentively and notice that people's renewed covenant, cleansing of idolatry and restoration of godly leadership happens here. NKJV 2 Chronicles 23:16 to 21. Then Jehoiada made a covenant between himself, the people, and the king, that they should be the Lord's people. And all the people went to the temple of Baal and tore it down. They broke in pieces its altars and images and killed Mattan, the priest of Baal, before the altars. Also, Jehoiada appointed the oversight of the house of the Lord to the hand of the priests, the Levites, whom David had assigned in the house of the Lord to offer the burnt offerings of the Lord, as it is written in the law of Moses, with rejoicing and singing, as it was established by David. And he set the gatekeepers at the gates of the house of the Lord, so that no one who is any way unclean should enter. Then he took the captains of hundreds, the nobles, the governors of the people, and all the people of the land, and brought the king down from the house of the Lord. And they went through the upper gate to the king's house, and set the king on the throne of the kingdom. So all the people of the land rejoiced, and the city was quiet, for they had slain Athaliah with the sword. From NIV, 2 Chronicles 23:16 to 21. Jehoiada then made a covenant that he, the people, and the king would be the Lord's people. All the people went to the temple of Baal and tore it down. They smashed the altars and idols and killed Mattan, the priest of Baal, in front of the altars. Then Jehoiada placed the oversight of the temple of the Lord in the hands of the Levitical priests, to whom David had made assignments in the temple to present the burnt offerings of the Lord as written in the law of Moses, with rejoicing and singing, as David had ordered. He also stationed gatekeepers at the gates of the Lord's temple, so that no one who was in any way unclean might enter. He took with him the commanders of hundreds, the nobles, the rulers of the people, and all the people of the land, and brought the king down from the temple of the Lord. They went into the palace through the upper gate and seated the king on the royal throne. All the people of the land rejoiced, and the city was calm, because Athaliah had been slain with the sword. Message version, 2 Chronicles 23:16 to 21. Jehoiada now made a covenant between himself and the king and the people. They were to be God's special people. The people poured into the temple of Baal and tore it down, smashing altar and images to smithereens. They killed Mattan, the priest of Baal, in front of the altar. Jehoiada turned the care of God's temple over to the priests and Levites, the way David had directed originally. They were to offer the whole burnt offerings of God, as set out in the revelation of Moses, and with praise and song as directed by David. He also assigned security guards at the gates of God's temple so that no one who was unprepared could enter. Then he got everyone together, officers, nobles, governors, and the people themselves, and escorted the king down from the temple of God through the upper gate and placed him on the royal throne. Everybody celebrated the event, and the city was safe and undisturbed. Athaliah had been killed. No more Athaliah terror. As we meditate, let us reflect on how the people united to return to the Lord, tore down idols, and rejoiced in restored order. And ask, what idols need to be removed in my own life today? How can I live as a part of the Lord's holy church? Let us talk to God about our reflections in prayer. Gracious Lord, I long to live fully as your own. Cleanse my heart from all that competes with you. Raise up righteous leadership in our midst and fill your people with holy joy and unity. Sitting quietly in God's presence, let us rest in the joy of belonging to Him. Let His peace and order settle in our soul. We, as God's people, return to Him with one heart. Let joy and restoration follow. Amen.